Oi, oi, guys. As you can see, got a little bit of a different lighting going on. Oi, oi, a bit of blue. I did have it kind of red, but it was like, woof. It didn't paint a pretty picture. It kind of bled everything out. And I'm like, that's a strange look. I was going to do it just for a 60s thing, like, you know what I mean? Like psychedelic, it looks psychedelic, you know. And I thought, no. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good one. And I've gone into a bit of a blue theme, gone a bit bluish. I just put a meditation out there. Go and check it out on my podcast, all around the throat chakra. So this one goes out to all those that get closed down and don't get hurt. And by the way, if you can see all this kind of smoke coming in here, I've got a really cool. My mate Davey boy and Joe got me this. Look at this. Look. I've had that a good few years now. You put a cone incense in there, and this thing is banging. So if you're wondering what's on fire, it's that. Do like my incense. God, I do like my incense. So, all around the throat chakra. So go and check out the meditation if you've been closed down or you haven't been hurt, or if there's, especially in the past, if you've had those things in the past from parenting, or you've had parents that have closed you down, or you didn't get your say, or right, we're looking at that chakra, throat chakra. Mix the words up. Why not? Anyway, going to that throat chakra, yeah, and making that bigger, stronger. And there was a challenge that I wanted to put out there as well, and I say a challenge. It's for your own mental health. As I was doing this meditation that I did, and I put out there again, go and check it out on YouTube. And by the way, go and hit the like and subscribe if you would, please. Because I'll tell you what, it gets the numbers up there and it gets the message to the right people. Sometimes at the right times when someone could really do with hearing something that just helps them switch in a different direction. Because if you have any kind of mental health issues with depression or anxieties or anything like that, or angers, rages, whatever, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's always nice to have that one person that you can tune into or tune in with that gets it. And I need you guys. I do. I need you guys. I need you guys, and I love the way that you guys are supporting me. I've got some of those guys that follow me across all my social media platforms. So thank you. I so appreciate you. I really, really do. It's an absolute blessing and very humbling to be in the position I'm in, even with my work, let alone people wanting to hear what I have to say and put the messages out there, which is all around getting real and around mental health. So thank you. But anyway, throat chakra and the challenge. And the challenge kind of came about as I was doing the meditation. And the one thing I've been doing this week on this home retreat, we'll call it, I took a week off work and I've been working. I've been doing meditations. I've been doing some painting. I've been doing these, putting stuff out there. And one of the things I wanted to bring to mind for myself, which I'm challenging you guys to do as well, is learn one thing every day, something. And even if you're getting towards the end of your evening, you're like, oh, is there anything that I picked up? Probably guaranteed there's going to be something that you've learned somewhere. But if you're getting into that mindset at the end of the day and you're like, oh, can't bring something to mind, learn something there and then. Read something that you can learn from, or listen to a podcast or something, and help nourish the mind. And when you do something to learn something every day, you're expanding that little bit more every day. It's something that you didn't know. And one thing that helped me tonight was going to do the meditation. I went to do the meditation. Things changed up. Road decided to. I love Road. I love Road. I really, really do. I got their mics. I got their equipment. I love Road. But things changed when I was going to take it from the roadcaster to the computer. I did the meditation. I was about to upload it up, which I do on the regular, and things changed. And when you're not a techie person, when you're not like that kind of way-minded, let me move this out of the way a little bit, because you know what? Maybe it is a little bit smoky in front of the camera. So we'll move that over there. It smells so damn good as well. Got a lavender one in there, beautiful. So the one thing that happened was they changed the application, and someone that is not techie minded like myself, I looked at it and went, uh-oh, what's going on there? Because I haven't heard anything. I figured I signed up to everything that was road to let me know if there was a change. But I was like, oh, something's changed. And I wasn't quite sure what was going on. And I went in, I double-clicked, and I thought, oh, it's an update, because something come up about road, and it was an update. And then it came up, and it says that my device wasn't supported. And I'm like, oh, no, this ain't good, is it? Oh, a big oi oi. Big oi oi. And then at one point I called my wife, because I'm like, oh, no, I got a problem. I'm walking outside, because that's my normal pattern. That's my normal pattern. I went into a little bit of panic, slipped a little bit, went to somebody straight away that I know that could help me out. But all of a sudden, my wife isn't able to help me out because she's out there cooking. And I'm like, oh, I've got a podcast sitting there. Drop a tea. You can't beat a drop of rosy, eh? Oi, oi. You can't beat a drop of rosy. Lovely jubbly. So I got to a point where I'm like scratching my head now. I'm like, oh no, my box ain't supported. What am I going to do now? But I thought there's got to be something. So I just came back, sat myself down, and went to, okay, this is the opportunity to learn that something. This is it. It's presented itself. It's given me the challenge. It's shown me, hey, learn this and you'll know. So I thought, okay. So because I find computers, well, not so much now, but they were really intimidating to me because I didn't know anything. I didn't know files and folders. I had no clue until I started podcasting. So this one presented itself, and so I sat down, breathed, calmed myself down, and said to myself, let's take a look at this and learn. So I thought, right, if that's not supported, there's got to be something there telling me where to go. Because before, remember, up I got, walked out, oh no, I've got a problem. All I read was my box wasn't supported. And then down at the bottom, it said it was another thing to click on. I clicked on that and it took me to a different place for a download. And it said Windows and Mac. And I downloaded it. I got into the app, and one said app and one said Windows on the other one. The Windows one was the one I didn't need. And I got into another one of those areas where I was worried, like, oh, I don't want that on the computer. I want to get that. I want to get rid of that because I don't want me going and clicking on anything or something opening up or something taking up space even. So I thought, okay, well, here we go. All I've got to do is delete it. And if it's the wrong delete or something's wrong, then it won't work. So I went into the files, took the bloody challenge, took a deep breath, because I know when you delete things, it could be like, oh no, if you hit the wrong thing, which has always been that worry and always been that stop for me, that procrastination that stops me from going in and working on these things, because it's the fear of the clicking and knocking something off. But I thought, you know what? We can fix it. So I hit it. And then I came out of that, still breathing, like, okay, now I've got to go into the app, make sure the app's there. And I went into the app, and there it was. So I learned something, pushed through and persevered, didn't run like I would do, didn't shut the computer down. Because one of the things I remember saying to my wife, before I found this. Now listen, because this is what I mean about I go there too, and this is I'm doing these things to show you where I go to help you to understand what you can do in place of. Because I went into and saying to my wife after, I didn't get the answer that I was looking for, like a little school kid, which was, okay, I'll come and help you. No, I heard, I can't help you until after dinner, but I had a podcast that I wanted to get done. And I went into, fine, I'll just sell all my equipment. What? What? Crazy, but these things come out of our damn mouth. Out of frustration and anger and that, instead of just stopping breathing, which I did after, which I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. Pat on the back. Oi, oi, pat on the back. Give myself a big old hug. Lovely, Charlie. Well done, well done. Because I did do that pause. I did come in here. I did sit down and I did say to myself, right, I'm going to learn something. Now I'm not so afraid to delete something, or I'm not so afraid when something comes up on my screen and says, hey, listen, this ain't going to be your thing. And you're like, oh, starting to see the challenges, and there's that. So every day, and you can learn things in many, 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 many different areas. It doesn't have to be anything to do with mental health at all, even though it's all involved and all goes back to, all roads go back to Rome. Right? But you can learn things. You can learn something from a baby. You can learn something from your kids. I'm learning all the time from my kids a lot, my girls, because there's many times when I'm like, okay, how do I do this? And they show me and that. And I'm like, oh, wow. Or I see them doing something and I'll go, how did you do that? And sometimes they're laughing at me because it's like easy for them. They like do it in their sleep. Like my daughter the other day, I heard this tap, like really, really fast tapping. And I'm like, what the heck? And I go like this. It's my daughter texting. And I'm like, how are you doing that? And she's like, what? I'm like, texting that fast? And it was her nails hitting the phone front. And she goes, oh, I don't even have to look at it. And she's looking at me and she's going, I'm like, what? Fascinated. How do you do that? Teach me. I want to learn. I remember I want to get some juggling, but maybe I'll do that tonight. I want to get some juggling balls too. And I was starting to learn how to juggle at one point. And I remember I got 3 balls and I had it flowing really good. And I remember I had one hand with 2 balls once as well. And it was like, it was awesome because you're learning something. You're progressing, you're growing, you're building the structure of your brain, the actual speaking mechanisms, the actual synapses, everything is growing. They didn't think you could even grow the things in your brain, the neurons and that in your brain. They didn't think, but you can. There's science popping up all the time, drifting more and more and more towards what ancient civilizations have been telling us for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, going on thousands of years at some of it. But because we got into the other ways of wanting quickness, and we lose touch. So learn something. Learn something every day. It could be something that you read. It could be something that somebody tells you. It could be something at work. It could be a hobby. It could be something you learn about yourself. Even something what you learn about yourself that you didn't realize could be something that you tune into, like, oh, I don't like that about myself. Maybe you catch on to being a bit stubborn or having no patience, or, someone today said they was recognizing, hence the blue, they were recognizing that they had blockage going on around the throat. So I put a meditation out there all around the throat chakra. And please, please, please go and check it out and use it. And use it over a period of time. Keep going back to it. It's what I've got if you go to my YouTube, I've got a playlist that says meditations and breath work. And there's different things on there. Some may be a video. But go and check it out. This one will be in there too. Hopefully. I've had some problems with things. I've had, I don't know what's going on, but I've had things going over to YouTube from my Buzzsprout podcast account. And it's been like 4 times on there, 4 times. Here I sat for over an hour last night going through the whole list of my videos, mainly podcasts, not the videos, podcasts. And it was repeating itself in a lot of areas. And I thought, that ain't going to be very good for people. So hopefully it's only repeated up there once. A lot of it went into a private folder, and I can't tell why. But anyway, do something every day to learn. Whatever that may be. Pick a word out of the dictionary. Pick something that you've heard that you want to learn about. Pick a different genre of music. Pick a language. Pick something. Something that you may even be able to carry in. Like if you're learning a language, you can do that every day. Expand the mind. Allow that mind to grow. Do something every day. Thanks, guys, for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. I can't believe I'm even getting to do this. I hope you like the blue, the colour scheme. I hope you like the colour scheme. I just wanted to try something different and play around a little bit. I've even got my blue lights on me over there. Look, I've got my blue lights on over there, and I'm absolutely loving my space here. I really, really am. So do the challenges, guys. Do the challenges. Help yourself out. Help yourself out, because you want to be working on your mind, not you for everybody else, and taking that control. And a lot of that is expanding that mind and growing and taking control. So learn something every day. Don't let yourself down. Love each and every one of you. Go and hit that like and subscribe for me. Stay that course. Namaste.